Have you ever wondered why some sell a lot of books on Amazon KDP while yours struggle to gain traction, even if you don't think their books are better? Well, they might be doing something that you haven't tapped into yet. I'm Peter. I help self-publishers grow their businesses on Amazon KDP, and over the past 9 years, the books I've published have generated millions in revenue, and in the process, I learned some ways to succeed on this platform. Let's go over 7 simple steps to publish books your readers love so they can spread the message of your books for you. Imagine going into a restaurant and ordering pizza only for the chef to start explaining the nutritional value of kale smoothies. You would be frustrated, am I right? That's what happens when your book doesn't align with what your readers actually want. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into your book if it doesn't resonate with your audience. If you want your books to sell consistently, then you need to diagnose what the readers in your niche are missing and provide the ideal solution for them. Towards the end of this video, I'll share one thing you'll want to understand to maximize the results you're getting from Amazon KDP. But first, let's break down the process of creating books your readers will love into actionable steps. Step 1, research reader needs through Amazon reviews. One of the quickest ways to understand your audience is by analyzing the Amazon reviews. Here's how. Number 1, find 3 to 5 best-selling books in your niche. Ideally, aim to find books with hundreds or thousands of reviews, but if you can't see books like that, then use what you find. Number 2, copy and analyze their reviews. So analyze recurring themes, what do readers praise, highlight these qualities in your book, and what do readers criticize? Solve these issues in your book. And what are readers wishing for? Include these elements to make your book stand out. And number 3, use AI tools to summarize the feedback. So paste the reviews into ChatGPT and ask, what did the readers love about this book? What common complaints do they have? What features or topics were missing? And this process turns your readers' pain points into your opportunity. Step 2, spot trends and patterns in your niche. So reviews will tell you what your readers think about your books, but to stay ahead of the competition, you need to analyze more than just reviews, because sometimes people will tell you one thing but do another. That's why one of the best validation methods is to look at what people are voting on with their money. Here's how you can spot trends that can give your book an edge. Study book titles and subtitles. What phrases or formats are performing well? For example, titles like The 10-Minute Solution for or How to Master Skill in 30 Days appeal to readers looking for quick results. Also think if there might be a specific target audience within that niche that is not getting their needs met. If everyone is appealing to quick results, then a more comprehensive approach might be missing for those valuing quality over speed. You want to ideally validate this first though, so avoid assumptions as much as possible. Evaluate covers, notice colors, fonts, and image patterns in top performing books. And does your cover measure up or stand out in a good way? Also check niches for saturation. If a niche is crowded with hundreds of similar books, how can yours offer something new? You can combine something, for example, topics, or with a certain presentation style, or you can explore sub-niches for a unique angle. Step 3, help Amazon find your book. Think of Amazon's algorithm as an invisible helper or connector. Its sole job is to connect books with readers who are most likely to buy them. If you help the algorithm do its job, it will reward you with increased visibility. To do this, use relevant keywords. So keywords aren't just about appearing in search results, they also tell the algorithm what your book is about. Use tools like BookBeam to find keywords with high demand and manageable competition. Number 2, perfect your metadata. Your book title, subtitle, description, and 7 backend keywords added during the KDP setup should align with your target keywords. For example, a book titled Python Programming for Beginners can include keywords like Python Basics or Beginner Programming. Number 3, craft a high converting description. Start with a hook. What problem does your book solve, or what transformation does it promise? Use bullet points to outline benefits and features, and end with a strong call to action like Click Add to Cart to begin overcoming X problem and start your journey today. When your book performs well in terms of click-through rates, conversions, and reader engagement, then the algorithm will push it to even more potential buyers. Step 4, listen to readers and fix your book. Here's the reality: even great books can fall flat if they don't meet readers' expectations. That's why reviews is a goldmine of information. If readers mention issues like typos, formatting problems, or lack of depth, address these immediately in an updated edition. Use tools like Grammarly and hire a formatter to ensure a polished look. Add value where it's possible. This could mean including bonus chapters, worksheets, or additional resources. Think of your book as a living product that evolves based on readers' feedback. You can easily update your manuscript on KDP in the same listing, so you don't have to republish the book under a new ISBN to make these updates. Step 5, ask readers what they want. Surveys are an underrated tool for discovering exactly what your audience wants. Create a simple Google form with questions like, what's your biggest challenge related to your niche? What do you look for in a book about the topic? What is one feature you wish more books in your niche had? Share this survey on your social media and to your email list if you have one. The responses will guide your future projects. Step 6, quality first, then quantity. It's tempting to believe that publishing more books means making more money, but the truth is that one well-researched, well-written book can outperform 50 mediocre ones. So take our Driven Publishers Elite member Andre as an example. He made over $19,000 in 1 month with only 12 books, and he did it less than a year of starting self-publishing. So mastering what I'm discussing in this video doesn't need to take you years. Imagine creating a book that is packed with actionable, reader-focused content, has a professional, attention-grabbing cover, features a compelling title and description, ranks well in search results due to strong keywords and excellent reader reviews. Wouldn't you rather have one book making $1,500 per month than 100 barely breaking even? Of course, if you can have 100 books making $1,500 per month, then that's even better than simply one book. But one common problem I see is that people are in a rush to publish books, which causes them to not maximize the potential of the books that they do publish. Now, don't get me wrong, I've also seen publishers use the quality approach as an excuse for procrastination disguised as perfection. So you still want to ensure you're moving forward and giving yourself time constraints to avoid this trap. In one of my recent videos showing up on the screen now, I go over this problem in more detail, so I encourage you to check it out after this one. Step 7, build a system for long-term success. To scale a publishing business sustainably, set up workflows, so consider using tools like Trello or Asana to organize tasks like writing, editing, and marketing. I personally like to draw things out physically on a piece of paper, but tools like this can be useful if you have a team. And also to scale, you want to outsource strategically. Once you're profitable, consider hiring writers, editors, and designers to focus on what you do best. By building systems, you free yourself from micromanaging and getting stuck on tasks that you don't like doing. This will allow you to focus even more on creating books that truly resonate with your audience. I don't see success with self-publishing as gaining some sort of system. Instead, it's about deeply understanding your audience, creating books that they can't resist, and positioning those books to succeed on Amazon. By applying the steps we just covered, for example, setting up a system, reader research, spotting patterns, algorithm optimization, and having a relentless focus on quality, you're setting yourself up for outperforming the other books in your niche by simply providing more value to the marketplace. Sure, you can look for short-term hacks or loopholes, but from my experience, those tactics don't tend to last. It's like buying a lottery ticket and getting rich. Can you replicate that? Highly unlikely, and it might even mess you up mentally as well, because now you're expecting money to fall from the sky without any skills being built up. We want to create our own luck, and we do that by understanding the first principle of book publishing, which is to provide books that people want to buy. And in the process of doing that, we're providing value to the marketplace, which is the reason that we get paid, at least in the long term. Short term, you might trick the system, like I said, but from my experience, it's way too risky and I've seen too many publishers fall this way. So focus on mastering publishing. It's a fun process and also a rewarding one. If you found this video helpful, then check out this video, which I mentioned earlier, to avoid the mistakes keeping many self-publishers stuck.